Hello and welcome back to the Fantasy Guild. Today we're going to try something totally out of left field. This is something I've always wanted to do. A big part of my passion for starting this YouTube channel was to build a community around Dungeons and Dragons, painting minis, Warhammer and all that fun. But one thing I've always had in the back of my mind is something a little bit different. You see, I was scrolling through Reddit last night and I saw this post, and the post read, "Whatever you comment becomes part of my fantasy world." So this was from a user called the Arjun Narwhal, something like that, on Reddit, on the D&D Reddit. So thank you, the Arjun Narwhal. Sorry for butchering your name. But yeah, this is something that I thought would be a really cool idea going forward. Maybe once a week, maybe a couple episodes a week, of basically you guys decide what goes into a fantasy world that we're building together. Maybe this could be for a upcoming D&D game. You guys could use this, or maybe this is just a setting for a book. So for example, you could say, deep in the southern islands there is a small remote rock that is covered in lush jungle, but inside this jungle it is infested with insane cannibalistic goblins, and any passerbys in boats or rafts are met only with doom and disaster. Or, you know, just something along those lines. It could be a lighter note. It could be up in the northern hills there is a dwarven city that is very technologically advanced. Or it could be a piece of lore. One of the top comments on that Reddit post was, "There's only 8 bears in the world and they are held with high reverence." So it could be anything like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the comments after this video. I'm going to make a post on the D&D Reddit, on some Facebook groups, on my Instagram, and every time I go to make one of these videos I will choose one of the comments, I will read out your name, and we will flesh out the lore and we will add it into the map. So speaking of the map, I thought we would let fate decide our map. So yes, this first episode I'm essentially going to create a rough map for us to use as a kind of starting place in this whole adventure. Without further ado, let's get into creating this fantasy world. So to start out with, I got these kind of seed things, these red seeds. They were just in the cupboard, and I saw this trend on TikTok and Instagram Reels of basically people creating these maps using them. So what you do is you just spread a bunch over a page and you just start to pick out some like clumps or features and you just draw around them. And what this will do, which you'll see in a minute, is create a landmass with little islands spread around it. So now that that's done, I'm just wiping away these seeds and it will reveal the map that we have so far. And now that I'm happy with it, I'm just going out and boldening it up so you guys can see it better, but also giving it a more kind of real look to it, because the pencil was just basic circles. And once that's done, we will have our map. So here it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think. We've got a main continent spread around with islands to the south. To the north there's a kind of bigger area. To the east there's a coastal area. And this is your domain, guys. And there we have it, folks. So we have our world, and now all we have to do is fill it. So as I said earlier in the video, if you guys could drop something in the comments, again I'll be posting on Reddit and Facebook and Instagram, and I'll be checking those regularly to see if there's anything really that stands out or is interesting or cool that we could add into this world, that we could add onto this map. Don't be afraid to go absolutely wild with suggestions. Try and be as creative as possible, and we'll see where this goes. So something a little bit different today, but I really appreciate you taking the time watching this video, and I'm really excited to see where this series goes. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.